Hi there, I'm Ted with American Expedition. One of the great things about an American Expedition is you don't always have to travel halfway across the country to experience it. I'm right here in my backyard getting ready to fill up my bird feeders. And yes, it's the middle of summer. A lot of people don't fill up their bird feeders in the summer, but we do. It gives us a chance to see a lot of birds that we don't see in the wintertime, or maybe they're different colors in the summer than they are in the winter. Whether I'm feeding birds in the winter or the summer, I use pretty much the same mixture. My favorite is a mixture of safflower and black oil sunflower seeds. What I do is I pour some in a bucket, 5-gallon bucket, and I mix them together. The safflower is more expensive than the black oil sunflower seed, so that's one way I use to cut costs. Put it in the 5-gallon bucket and mix it up. And once I have it mixed, I pour it in this, my favorite tin bucket. And what I like about this bucket is it has a lid that fits down tight and closes and seals it from the elements. And I can leave this bucket out by my bird feeders, which I don't do. I normally set it over there by the house. But I don't have to go back into the garage every time I want to get sunflowers. Now I'm ready to fill up my bird feeders. Got a handy scoop. Really not much to this, anybody can do it. You just have to be persistent. As you can see, my bird feeder was totally empty. My birds don't care for that much. Once I got that full, put my scoop in the bucket, lid on, ready to put away. Now as you can see, I've spilled a little bit out on the patio here. But I'm not going to sweep that up because the birds will come in and clean that up. Now if my kids did that though, I'd probably kick their butts. As I said earlier, most people don't feed their birds in the summer. But I think they're missing out on a lot. For instance, this is my finch feeder. In the winter, finches are a drab brown. They kind of look like a sparrow. But in the spring and summer, they're bright yellow and black and very striking to watch. This is my seed cake. It attracts woodpeckers. We get a lot of woodpeckers around here, mostly downy woodpeckers and red-breasted woodpeckers. But we also see an occasional pileated woodpecker, which are very neat to watch. And this is my standard bird feeder. Mostly we get cardinals, nuthatches, chickadees, but we also get blue jays, and this summer we saw a red-breasted grosbeak. One of the downsides to feeding birds in the summertime are the squirrels. But I've got, as you can see here, a baffle on my pole. And that does a real good job of keeping the squirrels out. Now, I also have an occasional problem with raccoons, but I've got a different way of dealing with them. Well, for those of you who feed birds in the wintertime, you know it can be a very enjoyable experience. But if you feed birds in the summer, it can be a new experience. Our backyard makes a perfect setting for feeding and watching birds during the summertime. And that's what I call an American Expedition.